Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Zellonia Boss Rush. Last time, we'll do that in a bit. Hello, players. We'll get what happened last time after you guys say hello.
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 Hello. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Like an ass hat.
So last time, the players met and finished fighting. Vex, our lovely friend Vex, who was all, it's about me, until up into that last little second, where the deck of playing cards he had floated in front of him and started throwing cards at him, impaling him, slicing through his clothes and all that. And then our lovely captain appeared with his hand around Vex's throat, talking about, oh, you failed me, you're not worth being part of the crew anymore, and all of that. And took the magic from Vex. This was shown by everyone returning back to the arena area and Vex having the captain's hand released from his throat, gasps and runs behind the players. And then it is shown in the captain's hands a revealed deck of cards and a small reality shift. Reality shift? That's the wrong word. Reality rift. Whoa. Let's not have a reality shift. Anyway.
No thanks.
And then those are kind of seen as being absorbed by the captain. Vex is basically unable to do any kind of magic, but maybe he's got a few tricks up his sleeves. We are not entirely sure so far. I should say the players aren't entirely sure yet what Vex's backstory is entirely. But they do know that he came from a planet and was a gambling man.
Someone who's a gambling man. He went to the rising sun.
So, we also had one of our characters die again. This time it was our beloved Duke E. And then it was revealed that Nevermore, a black raven humanoid, has actually been stalking the players throughout this entire venture and has just been hidden in the shadows throughout each fight. So Nevermore knows all of you very well, but none of you know Nevermore very much. To give just for the audience, whoa, that went smaller than I thought it would, but that's okay. We'll do this. Okay. We have Mango here is voicing Nevermore. Samira is Treats and Cleats, or Dylan. We have
Teats and Cleats.
Oh, Teats and Cleats. Close enough. Sam is voiced by Red, and the Baron is voiced by Tristan, who is on the same mic as Spring-Loaded Cat, or AKA Sabrina or Mallory.
Hello.
Hello.
We are here.
Fantastic. We love to hear it.
And we're gonna make it a problem for everybody.
Woo! Alright, so you all get a nice rest, you heal up, your spell slots are full, whatever. You have a nice breakfast, and you come into the bar area, the mingling area, that has been a common theme throughout the entire campaign. So, you all, whenever we left off, had a few questions you wanted to say to different NPCs. So we'll start this off with let's go with Sam first. Mention the NPC you're wanting to walk up to and talk to, and then we'll have a little like role play between the two, and we'll go to the next person.
Okay, problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the Bruno motherfucker?
Vex.
Vex. Okay, I didn't know if that was like the ghost or was that his actual name.
Right before we started the recording, I mentioned how I pictured Vex after losing his powers being dirty-haired, like ripped, torn, like cloth poncho thing, maybe. And I mentioned to the players that he would look very much like Bruno from Encanto. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. It is a lovely film.
Not sponsored by Disney.
Not ever sponsored by Disney. Not affiliated with anything they make. Alright,
okay.
So, Sam, what would you like to ask the very dirty Vex? At this point, he may have been taken care of just a little bit, but yeah.
So, what's your life story?
Oh my god. Still kind of panicky. He's like, can you be more specific?
I want detailed birth now.
You make me upset. What would the response be for that? He will respond with, I've kind of been through a lot. Can we like slow down a little bit? I don't.
I asked you your life story. You can go as fast as you want.
Koi will probably come over and be like, can you maybe calm down a little bit? Why are you angry? So up front, you're not usually this bold. What's going on?
I'm not angry. I'm curious. I've always been curious. Except I just don't want to stab this time.
Koi says, I mean, okay, but he's just been through a lot. Maybe back off a little bit, you know. If you're wanting to know something from, maybe start small and work from there. But going with a whole life story right at the beginning, that's kind of a lot for a guy who just lost all access to magic.
I mean, he can tell me whatever he wants. I figured that was broad enough that whatever he's comfortable with, he can say. But specific things he feels obligated to answer.
Vex will kind of like intrude into this like abrupt conversation between you and Koi and be like, I used to gamble a lot. And he's like lifting his shirt a little bit and like scratching his side.
What'd you gamble? Was it cards or marbles?
I mean, that I feel like it's kind of obvious with the whole like cards and different color red and whatever flooring, and I thought that was kind of obvious.
Hey, everyone has different types of gambling. Did you know if it was strictly only cards?
I differed sometimes, but not. I like to stick with cards.
Okay. By the way, if you're looking at where he's scratching, assume he lost a kidney.
No, there's no incision marks. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to let anybody else who's wanting to talk to Vex intrude at this point, because that's a little start our conversation.
But I want to scooch a chair as loudly as not actually possible up to Vex and get up on the back of it.
Oh my god. Okay. So there are some, were the chair, I believe the chairs were bolted down, because at one point Callus did try to tear one up and like hit somebody with it, or bring it into the arena. But the table has had chairs moved, so I will say that there is a chair that hasn't been bolted down since the table's been fixed. So you grab that chair, and scraping and it's screeching across the floor as loudly as possible, you get it moved up to the table, and you just like onto the counter. What would you like to what would you like to say after this?
You serve me now.
The fuck?
Is
I'm
anyone
there.
else
You serve me now.
around during this?
I guess I'm
I'm just tired behind him, like,
Well, you can
we're
grab
on
me by the
this
scruff.
now. No, because you're not hurting anybody. I just,
I'm there, but you don't me because of my passive.
Okay. Vex is kind of like and like looking around at all of you.
I would like to mouth just play along.
What can you do for me?
And I'd like to mouth, I'm so sorry.
Uh, hmm. This is interesting. You guys are basically like up in the face of Vex, and Vex is in this version of his personality, he's like very introvert and not at all social. And he's like, I don't know what to do.
Ooh, extrovert motherfucker.
I mean, I'm kind of asking what he can do for us, and just Baron's way of.
Let's see. Like, well,
What kind of shop is he?
my cloak holds things that I can sell.
That doesn't really answer the question. What do you sell?
Ooh.
Specifically, what fucking items?
Well, people get me in trouble when they know. But okay. And he like reaches into his torn and ripped cloak, dirty brown, whatever, and pulls out a it is a rat with wings in a cage, and sets it on the table. It says, "I had ta-da."
You sell more minions.
You sell rat?
Ooh, companions. He
Minions.
kind of like shrugs.
I'm just
How
gonna
much is
Oh,
food.
okay.
how much
I thought
How
about
much is
killing
it
you, but-
for her? How much is it?
I
Oh
want to
my
know
God.
immediately, how much is the flying rat?
I have not spent any money. You have to understand.
Right.
That's Tristan. I have over 700 gold. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this shit.
So, Vex kind of like takes a few breaths and he's like, okay, look, let me explain my business and I guess my life sort of. Where do we
Like-
start? Okay, so poor family, grew up on the streets, and thus learned gambling to try to not be on the streets anymore. And well, along with that, I had a little the animal pet business on the side.
Yes, we love a side hustle.
And as you can imagine, as a little pet shops business seller person, you can't really carry all of the animals in your arms at the same time. Hence the cloak.
I'm listening just so intensely, nodding along. I gotta know the backstory of my new child.
The picture
okay?
you just sent is
Responsible
exactly what I imagined in this cage. Just so you know. And Vex says, yeah, it holds things. Yeah. And he's like, as I was, that is disturbing. Anyway, I hope that's not like an actual like dead animal, but anyway,
Animal, yeah.
What am I missing?
the chat.
I'm currently driving, so
And
no.
Vex is like, well, while gambling, I won some things, lost a lot of things. The few things I did win was some magic, and obviously that's gone now. It was just like parlor tricks with cards, did like sparkles in the air, whatever. But the main thing was some other kind of magic. I don't know what exactly it was, but I went to use it and ended up on a ship. But I don't know if it was from me or from the ship owner. I don't. It gets a little fuzzy around there. But as for my shop ventures, yeah, the way this works is I can basically, I have a lot of animals, but if you want to be really well acquainted with the animal, it's gonna be a little extra. For just, you know, a friend to have by your side, that's gonna be about 80 gold. But that's kind of for the low end ones. They just kind of gets more expensive the more hard to find they get. But if you want to be well acquainted with them, it's going to be a lot more expensive. It's more like 800.
I think that's the highest.
For 800, I better get a lich, I swear.
uh,
I better
How
get a
many
lich.
fish does the 800 have?
what did you ask?
Which gameplay wise, like, what is on one that's worth 800?
Well, it would be probably like 2 buffs. And so far, you guys have been getting 2 buff things from killing bosses. Obviously, because that's what the whole game is so far. But yeah, so like, you imagine like a boss reward is basically. I'm not saying you can sell boss rewards, but like equivalent to 800. So like Mr. Freak, yeah.
Is you're gonna hate me. I went to ask him, would he like to gamble?
depends on what's what's the bets. What's on the line?
I would like to play a game of marbles with you.
A
If
game of-
I win, you give me a cheaper price cowl,
Hmm.
and if you win, I'll pay you extra.
What was the game you said?
Marbles.
What the fuck's marbles?
Like actual marbles. If there's games, you play with marbles.
Vex will say, no, I don't. I like cards.
I figured cards would be very traumatizing for you right now.
I mean, I've had more experiences with cards than just the guy. But yeah, I just as far as gambling and things, I stick to cards. It's kind of my specialty.
Okay. What kind of game would you like to play?
You know, I do not know gambling games.
Sucker.
I mean, you got high and low. You got blackjack. You got 21.
I mean, you did say no. I only do card games.
No, yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. What I
What even do
said.
like a hand of poker?
I just didn't expect you to actually play gambling thing with the person.
What? You know who I am.
Just pick a game and then just do a roll.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The way that we're gonna do it is, regardless of the game, it will be best 2 out of 3 rolling d20s. So it really doesn't matter what game. But because it's the only one I've really played, I'm going to say Texas Hold'em.
Okay. I'm stopped by a train, so I got time.
Can you make a deal for your new lord?
He kind of like looks at you like, what kind of deal?
I don't know. I want a minion.
Do you? I mean, I might have something for free, but it's not. A lot of people don't like the free things.
Can we see the free things?
It's the flying rat.
Now you've made me curious.
Yeah. He Vex reaches into his coat again, and weirdly enough, it's in a cage. He pulls out the cage and sets it in front of the Baron, and in the cage is a I don't know about old, but like scuffed up, dirty, stuffed animal rabbit.
I'll take him.
You just know this rabbit has like 17 debuffs on it.
And Vex is like, okay. No one's ever taken that off of before. Okay. He says, is there a name you usually go by? Like is your name Baron, or what do people call you?
I would just proudly put my hands on the hip. I go by Baron.
Okay. And he like points to the little like plate on the front of the cage and says, Most people will like write on this, but you seem to have like claws. Can you write your name on it for me?
Can I put a crown sticker on it?
Sure. Um, you take out your sticker book, aka spell book. You take out a crown sticker and you slap it on the metal plate. And the cage itself goes from like rusty, dark, almost black iron to like shimmering, like brand new steel that's like shimmering with gold. And the metal plate is what's keeping the cage closed, and it kind of melts. That's not what I'm looking for. Like cuts where the cage opens, and the door opens without a single squeak, and the little stuffed bunny kind of like tumbles out of the cage, and then the Vex says, "Well, you're the proud owner of the stuffed animal bunny, but I'm gonna have to take the cage, if that's okay."
Okay.
Okay. He takes the cage, he puts it into his jacket, and it seems to disappear. You like what I did there? The stuffed animal has no special qualities whatsoever. It was free because it was old, roughed up, and not alive.
It's a minion.
Yes, exactly. Yeah!
She'll take the rabbit and run off with it.
Do you bother climbing down on the chair? Do you just jump off of the like countertop?
Well, I have wings, so I can fly.
Ah, okay. Do you have a name for the rabbit?
That's a good question.
Okay, I'll let you think about that when we go to others.
Well, Red still needs to do her roll off and stuff. I know she
Right.
was stuck, but I don't know if she's free to do it now.
I can't. I'm still stuck by a train.
Okay. Do you want to just do 3d20s or one at a time?
One at a time.
Okay. The first one, Vex
Damn.
wins. The second one, tie. Okay, that just means we do two more. You win, and the last one, you
Yes.
win. Just barely. Well, I can get it a little bit cheaper for you. I really shouldn't bet anymore. I could do. He like looks at you and is like 700
For a cow?
Like, well, do you want
You're
it
gonna
to
get you're
what?
gonna get 2 bonuses with it. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna aid you.
so you can either get the pet for quote unquote cheap for like 80, or you can get it with basically you can get it cheap with no buffs whatsoever for basically free, but it's not alive. That's the stuffed animal. And then you have it's alive and has one buff for the 80, but that buff is not gonna be that good. And then the very expensive one is 2 buffs, and they're both relatively good.
Okay,
So,
but have 10 for 80.
so your mic, for whatever reason, wants to pick up your like fan or something. Maybe it's Mallory's fan. I don't know. But what did you say, Mango? You cut out.
I said, or you can get 10 of the ones that are 80 for the same price as the one that's for 800 and get 10 OK buffs and have like a swarm of pets.
If it's in stock, sure.
Well, I'd be getting a cowl.
That doesn't help me. Do you want it to buff you or not? Like, do you want to
I'll take the buff.
do you want it to buff you well or not well?
Let's go with well.
Okay, 700, because you won against him in gambling, so he made it a little cheaper.
Okay.
Do you want to spend 700?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously you are apparently driving. So when you get a chance, subtract 700 from your character sheet.
Can do.
While I dig through my stuff for a pencil, apparently. What the heck? I had everything in order except for a pencil. Where'd it go?
That was
Oh,
your
it's
first
back
mistake.
here. Gotta use my super uber duper special pencil. Anyway. I'm basically rounding the prices, by the way. There is silver, but meh. He takes out of his coat a half owl, half cat. Owl wings. I think I had an owl face, and then the legs and paws of a cat, and the tail of a cat.
I shall name you Lucifer.
Vex points to the plate on the front and says, please sign here.
Signs.
The rusted cage becomes a weird crimson color, and the cage creaks open, and the cowl kind of waddles out, kind of strangely, looks at you, and opens its beak and meows at you.
Oh, come here, you beautiful monstrosity.
Yeah, there you go. There's a picture. I don't have anything pulled up for this, so I'm gonna open. I'm gonna open this, and open a new tab, and we'll take this over here. I don't know why that's doing what it's doing. Whatever. I'll minimize that. I'm opening up stuff for you because you did some stuff, so I'm doing the thing. Doing the thing and the thing and doing do. Okay. No idea what you said, Red.
I think it's funny you didn't think I was gonna gamble you.
I mean, I honestly wasn't. I just figured we were having lore conversation. I didn't really plan for anything else. You can have the cowl will give you the heck does that do? Hold on. Okay. Well, I already know one. One is reach, and sure, swift. So you get basically permanently plus 5 foot reach and plus 5 foot movement.
Okay.
That's all it will do though. Okay. Who will be next for
I have 2 questions for the guy. One is not actually important, but
every question's important? What we got?
looking at Vex and Koi, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna order some tea. Would either of you like any?
Koi will Koi will say, "Yes, please. Nevron knows my favorite."
Okay.
And Vex will be like, I know it's like morning, but can we do alcohol instead? Like,
Yes, let's order this man around.
Well, I can see about whatever the equivalent is. An Irish coffee for you? Whatever the Zellonia equivalent is.
Can I just order it? Are you okay with paying? Okay.
Depends on how much, but
Vex will be like, well, everyone usually cuts a deal for some people. We'll see. And Nevron walks down to this kind of like counter area between Koi and Vex. And Koi's like, this lovely young centaur has offered to buy me some tea. You know my favorite. And everyone's like, yes, of course. And Vex is like, and everyone's like, no. Not this early. No. And Vex is like, you don't even know what I was... Dragonfire Ale.
I don't know what that is, but I want it.
And everyone's like, I'm not ordering you that. You know what happened to you the last night? You were incapacitated the rest of the day. I'm not ordering you that. And Vex is like, well, can I?
He turns suave as soon as the alcohol gets in the system.
Vex is like, can I get like dwarven? And Nev's like, no, I'll be back with your drink. And Nev goes into the to the bar, is like fixing up drinks, comes back, and gives the 2 teas to Koi and to Sabrina. I'll get there. And hands a clear drink to Vex. And Vex is like, oh, yes! You got me! What's the word? Wraith's blood? and Nevron's like, and looks at Sabrina's like, 2 gold.
I will give it to him.
He's like, thank you. And he walks off. And Vex goes to like down it, and he's like starting to down it, and he gets about halfway through the drink, and then it's water.
That's my back. I feel your pain.
You can hear Nevron just like laughing in like in the back. All right, you had another question.
Yes. After like first sips of tea, all that jazz, I will look at Vex more serious now and ask, what's his name? Meaning the captain.
Ah, so very seriously.
Yes. Yes.
You lean forward and you put like both hands flat on the counter somewhat loudly.
No.
No?
She's not. No. We're not in the business of loud.
Oh, okay. Very softly. I see you're being sneaky with it. Okay.
Ears everywhere, the
You
fucker.
get very close to Vex and you whisper, "What's his name?" I don't know if that picked up or not, but whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
I can hear it.
All right.
Sorry, real quick. Tristan was just like, Ezekiel, fuck you.
As soon as you finish asking the question, Vex like squats down real quickly. He's like, he's like frightened by just like the thought of the person.
Nevermore would like to come up and be like, "That's a very good question. I too would like to know."
Who are you? It's like he knows you, but also like you just appeared.
Going back to her usual cheerful tone. Oh, this is our new friend Neva? Yes? Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yeah, it's just never.
I'm sorry, I know you. You just scared me.
It's all good, doll. Don't even worry about it.
Oh, you're kind of fun. I like your attitude.
Thank you, sis.
Looks back at Vex, waiting for the answer.
Exactly. Like,
He's like, ha, ha, and he like lifts the front part of his cloak over his nose, and softly, but like loud enough for you guys to hear, he's like, he didn't tell me.
I see. Thank you anyway.
Oh, I love his other personality. This is funny. Woo! Yeah, not like that, Mango. Like, grabs. Like, the cloak holds the front portions of it together. It's more like a sweatshirt, but it's a cloak. It's like a poncho, more like anything else, but long.
It's literally just Bruno in the best ways.
And so, like, where the collar is, that's like not parted, it's attached to itself, gets lifted over his nose. Not like Dracula.
I just pictured it like Dracula.
Where is she? Where is he? I was like picturing Batman when you were like, I want to ask his name. Oh my god.
I will compliment him on his cloak and be like, "Girl, I see you are a fine connoisseur of collectors. Me too, sis." And I'm gonna like open up my trench coat, and you're gonna see a bunch of shit that I've stolen, like pocket watches and matchbooks, coloring books and pencils, and the confetti room. But flavor text is just shit I've stolen.
He'll be like, "Is that? Oh no, never mind. I thought I saw a playing card."
There may be one in there. I don't know.
He would have thought that the like blank playing cards you got at the beginning of that fight, he would think he saw one of those, and then it would like flicker from his vision.
Ah, PTSD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to ask Vex? That's to anybody and everybody.
So you can do a like reasonably priced pet for 80 gold.
A reasonably priced. It's like a. It's like a. Like less than common effect. Like it would just be like a plus to something, maybe. Like
Shit.
if you did the like 80 gold. Yeah, it's not a good buff, but you're getting a companion, so.
Okay. Well, I kind of just look at him and like, I kind of pull out the skull of edit character and I kind of wave it up and be like, I thought about killing you, but you got some benefits. And kind of just walk away.
He, when you say the word kill, backs up against the back wall as fast as possible, and then when you're kind of just like meh and walk away, he just gulps really hard.
Yeah, I thought about it.
I could see all of you on the effects document.
It's fun.
Nah.
I'm gonna roll my eyes at Samara and then ask him, like, is the rat like actually yours? Like, is that like actually your pet, or is that just another one that's for sale? Like, do you have an actual pet, or do you like consider them to be your pets while they're like stuff like just conversation, not like I don't know.
You have a soul, man.
Oh my god.
Not what I asked. Okay.
Yeah, not at all. What? Anyway, Vex is like, well, they're kind of all my pets, but like, because growing up on the street and all, you kind of do find, companions, and so this little guy, and you see the previously blank panel on this rat's cage get carved like chipped away, very harsh carvings, the name Vex on the front, and the cage doesn't change colors or anything, it just like creaks open, and this like rat thing, you just you hear it just like and then it like and it's flying around Vex just like
Is it excited to see him or terrified to see him?
Vex is like, I mean, it. Yeah, I had something for that. There was something I was gonna say.
Can I put a hand out as like you could land here, buddy, and like give him a little scratch? I don't like want it. I don't want the pet. I just want to give him a little scritchy scritch.
Yep. Okay. So you hold your hand out for this like rat thing to give it like a little scratch. And Vex is like, "That's not a great." And the flying rat thing's like, and you have this like, I'm trying to think what kind of animals are smaller than a rat.
Mice.
Right, but like not in the same, like not in the rodent family.
You said that, Mallory. You're like, mice.
I say the gerbils, the hamsters, the baby guinea pigs.
Crickets. Almost any insect.
Okay. Your hand is now covered with the skeleton of a guinea pig with just goop on it.
Ew.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And the flying rat looks very, very pleased with itself. And its tongue is like sticking out of its mouth, like.
Just my eyes squeeze shut, and I'm like biting the ins. Like my lips have curled in, and I'm like biting my lips. I'm just like, thank you, buddy.
If I'm nearby, can I just fly by and put a life sticker on the skeleton?
Okay. Sure. You fly by, you take a sticker out of your book, you slap it on the pile, and it just kind of like wiggles a little bit, slaps onto the floor, and just like the skeleton just shatters, and the sticker kind of goops away.
I'm sorry.
So now there's not even a skeleton.
At least your hand is clean.
Yeah. It's like pieces and parts of bone now. It's not even like
Oh,
Right.
look, a puzzle.
fucking.
If it is still mostly intact, I will like only forefinger and thumb pick up the like top half of the skull, because I assume the bottom jaw is like fucking gone, and put it into the pot with Mango's plant.
Okay.
I'm just thanks, little buddy. And I'll call Nev over. I'm like, do you have a broom I can sweep this up with?
Nevron's like, I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
Wait,
And
wait. Why don't we pick up the bones and have fun?
I'm
Actually,
gonna
can I? As he's
hold
like about to start
on.
sweeping- I'm sorry.
I had a thing I was doing when you said clean it up. I will only allow Mallory, if you have something that you want to do before he cleans it up, I will only let you do a thing if you have a thing.
It's kind of stupid, but I'm gonna be like, oh wait, and I'm gonna like look over at the skull, look over at Mr. Freak, and be like, would you like these? I don't know how this works. I assume they're gonna get tossed. Would you like
Pretending to like pull down glasses, Mr. Freak is like, honey, there is a point. And that would be crousing it.
I don't know. Sorry. Okay, never mind. You're good. Okay.
He doesn't want the
Just
tiny
like
bone?
very loud with my teeth.
But okay. So Nevron is like, you done? Can I clean it up now? Okay. And he's like reaching for his sword, and he like pulls it out about a half inch and then puts it back, and the mess is gone.
Hmm.
You're made of culture as well.
Sir, come to my house.
I do not understand.
Clean. Get rid of mess.
Oh, sorry. I understand now. Okay, I was like, Sam doesn't have a house? What the?
No, me in general. I
it's
need that.
Red. Got it. Okay.
There is none left.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to do anything with
Mango had a thing.
new NPC friend?
No, but there is stuff I would like to do.
Okay. Is everyone done with Vex?
Please take it off.
Yeah.
Turn.
Don't make me throw this in random part of the basement.
Okay, I'm gonna assume yes.
Yes.
And we're gonna go with just starting with Mango and going down the list. What or who do you want to interact with, Mango?
I would like to flaunt and sashay my way over to Phil.
Okay.
Immediately like to start describing these go-go boots that I would like. Something like this.
Oh my god.
I need my goth girl go-go boots.
Oh, okay. Brain's got to do some things. Do I put this under snack?
What?
Let's see. Like I have a list of pricing things, and I was making a joke, but anyway.
If I were a mimic, yes. But right now,
Out of character, are you wanting it to like increase armor, or are you just wanting it for looks?
I just want it for, gay shit. I need my pumped up boots for my gay shit. It'll help me with my flaunt and my strut.
Did you say gay shit like 3 times?
Yes. Is that an effect, an ability, or armor? I don't know. Okay. Decisions. How do I want it to function? Let's do. Okay. This is gonna be weird. Anyway, he will say, "Well, I've never had such a unique request, but I could probably accomplish it with 200 gold."
Let me check my finances. I say as I immediately rummage through like this coin purse. I'll look him and say, "Sis, you got a deal."
Okay, he takes your 200 gold and goes and opens his chest. Ooh, I would say in the back, but it's just like on the back wall. And he's kind of like sticks hit the front half of his body in it and is just rummaging around looking for stuff. You hear like just sounds that don't go along with making boots. Like a chainsaw, like
noises.
a nail into a piece of wood, gravel falling.
Or hammer.
Yeah.
Horn.
Please let one be a squeaky toy.
Air horn.
As for what size, this is the only thing Phil does. So Phil knows what size you are. He's got enough experience. He just looks at you and he's like, "Yeah, I know what size." Okay. He comes back with these tall black I was gonna say Velcro, but I can't tell. Do you want buckled or laced?
Buckled.
Buckled go-go boots. And he says, "I put a little something extra into it for you." And he kind of just scoots it to you across the counter. Do you immediately put them on?
Yes.
All right. When you put them on, you're like, "Oh, let's go." You gain 1 stat point for charisma.
Hell yeah. Ironically, oh, nope, that was the wrong answer. Ironically enough, my charisma was at 9, but no, now my charisma is at 11. I'll take it. That add to my health as well.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave you a stat point instead of an armor buff. Because of what you specifically were wanting them for, I was like, this makes more sense.
Alright, I would then like to do this, think Phil, and then sashay my way over to. Gosh, what is an Libertarian's name? It's been so long.
Annabelle.
Annabelle, yes, thank you. Flaunting my new shoes, hoping that Annabelle notices and compliments, but we're not fishing for compliments. And ask her to enchant something before I politely slap down what looks like just a regular fucking branch with like leaves on it on the table.
And what do you want it to be enchanted with?
I'm gonna say petrify.
Oh, honey.
Said, oh, honey.
Let's see. Oh, somebody left. What's up? Oh, it was red. Probably lost connection.
Action, yeah.
Uh, yeah. I gave you guys way too much money. Y'all saved money. That's the real problem.
I mean, I only have like sub 400.
I'm dropping 600 gold right now. Leave it to the gay character to go on a shopping spree. Like, sis, we're heading to the mall.
You're not inviting your mom? How rude.
A purify. Where's petrifies at the top? Yeah, okay. Right, it's here.
Flames in people's legs.
Oh. God. Yeah, I'm going to crank up the prices a lot on that because I gave you more money than what the rarity thing's based off of, and those are suggestions. So before you throw that at me.
I'm busy.
She will say no, I'm not giving you that as an option. No. That just skips a turn and no.
Okay, that's fair. I don't like it, but it's fair. Now my real question is,
What do you do instead?
go buy something, or do I save up for something else that you'll probably...
there's not a whole lot of saving up left to do.
Not, which is why I'm like, do I just... Alright, hold on, let's take a look.
This is shopping spree day.
Okay. Oh, charm. Would you give me charm?
No. If I did, it would be for like spawned in units. It wouldn't be for the boss.
Okay.
So like for the slime fight, if you used charm on no, sorry, wrong one. Mushroom. Yeah, where it spawned when it had like a bunch of units and it was like a horde. Yeah, you could have done it on that fight.
It'll probably backfire on me, which is okay because if it backfires, I'll politely ask to have a full refund and have it disenchanted.
It won't be a full refund, I'll promise you that much.
Well, I'm trying out a mechanic that I don't think has ever been used, which is why,
Oh, okay.
like, I want to try Luck of the Coin. I really want to try it, but
I mean,
it,
that one's gonna be a heck of a lot cheaper than Petrify would be if I allowed you to have it.
yeah,
Do you want to try that out?
yeah, but if it's like really, really bad, I'm just like, I can't get rid of my weapon because my weapon is symbolic in my backstory, so I can't just like sell my weapon and get a new one. I'd have to get it disenchanted,
I see.
which is why I'm like, if I'm trying out this mechanic and it's not good, can I just like backtrack?
Annabelle can see you like trying to like struggle to pick out something, and she'll say, "I can do a enchant that only lasts for a day, and have you pay per day of use."
All right, my attention is piqued. I will politely ask, "Girl, how much?"
Um, she will say,
I do. I did still carry over my trader passive from Dookie. I didn't change my backstory for that one or downtime for that
"Oh,
one, so I
okay." So you have the trader passive?
yeah. I'm assuming you took that into account with the boots, but if
No, I
not,
don't remember what y'all have.
that's cool then.
It's okay. I will take off that for this because I didn't even think about that for the boots. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to make it this low, but yeah, that's fine. She will say 50 per day.
50 a day, I'll take that. That seems fine for me.
Yeah. So she will take your branch, somehow knowing that it's important, is very careful and delicate with it, and enchants it with Luck of the Coin, which, for those who are tuning in, that is basically your d20 rolls are now a coin flip of a 1 or a 20. I wonder if I'm checking to see if I said anything about critting. Look at the coin. When you have this effect, all of your rolls are a flip of a coin. So tails is 1, heads is 20, optional turn per stack. Okay, so I didn't say anything about crits, so that means they still take effect. So
Yeah.
your 20s are still going to be just as insane. So.
And they're gonna be just as bad too.
Yeah. Okay. She will ask you if that is all.
I will politely thank her for her time and sashay away.
When you turn your back to sashay away, you don't see this, but you can kind of like get the vibe feeling. Annabelle like looks around with her old turtle head, with a baby face, and lifts up. Oh my gosh, one claw, and does a very slow, very sneaky. I don't know if this is rude. Gay snap, and then puts her claw back down.
Well,
Okay. We're still missing a red.
Are we continuing doing this downtime RP sort of? Oh,
That was instantaneous.
Yeah, I added red.
Uh.
We're going to do this until you guys are happy with your conversation and things, and then if you all are done and ready, then we'll move on to the introduction of the boss.
Wait, what happened?
Basically, Mango's just been shopping. That's all.
Oh, I heard Red was added. I was like, what happened? What was I added for?
Because you were kicked off of the thing or dropped for some reason.
Oh, I lost internet. I just got it back and hopped on. I guess the adding was.
Yeah, it was like at the same time. Yeah, it was right before.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But-
coincidence. Sorry.
Yeah, but anyway, if you guys still want to talk to NPCs and like get some information or shop or whatever, I'm happy to do that. I would like to introduce the boss, and maybe do some stuff with it, or go like just right now go to the boss. But this is obviously your guys' game, not just me running the show entirely. So if you guys want to just like shop and learn things, that is fine. This isn't downtime because we're not like skipping past anything.
I would like to interact with my new child, even though they don't know. And I would like to talk to Crow or Raven.
Raven, never
I would
more.
like to talk to the Raven boy, lad. Person? I don't know, whatever.
Are you wanting to talk to Vex? I need names.
Never more.
Nevermore.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you were naming two people or just Mango's character. I didn't know.
No, I'm gonna finish. I finished my tea with
Mhm.
the. I mean, I guess specifically koi, but
Yeah. Vex is
And-
like pouting, looking at the half glass of water. He's like his head like on the counter looking at it.
in true mom fashion, I'll say, "You should finish that. It's good for you." As I walk away with the cup.
You watch him push it off of the counter slowly, and before it hits the floor, you see it teleport over to the bar, and it's upright on the counter, and you just see Nevron glaring over at Vex. and Vex just like slouches down a little more.
I return my teacup to. I assume it's a teacup to Nev, and then I'm gonna go find Mango's character.
Okay.
For me, and I want you to find me. I'm not gonna make you roll to find me.
I will walk up to him and I will compliment his shoes.
I will do a little heel click and a little like runway walk, and I'll turn around and be like, "Hey, bestie, what's up?" Doing?
Am I the one imagining like a wrench trying to figure out something to wear, but decides not to go right now?
I'm just gonna be like, so you've been following us and stuff. How have you liked the whatever that it like gestures to quote unquote the door? What'd you think of that?
Yes, it's scary in there. I just
It
didn't.
is.
I was like, "Nah, y'all got it." Um, after a couple more people that I'm like, "Yeah, it intervenes this."
I have decided a thing.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Oh no.
and I'm gonna interrupt. I'm not gonna do the thing yet, but Dylan, you haven't had like a turn to talk to an NPC, I don't think yet.
I
And
think I had a conversation with Vex about pets.
You had a conversation with him that was one-sided of you holding up a scroll and going, "I could have killed you," and then walked away.
Hey.
But you last time said you wanted to talk to Nevron, so that's why I was interrupting, because I want player with player conversation and role playing. I really do, but I also want to do what was asked of last time.
That's
Fair, valid. Also, Mango, is it possible you can get like any closer to your mic? I am having trouble hearing you, but it's only you. Like everyone else is fine.
fine.
Ooh, now you're robot.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, now you're better. Okay.
Alright,
Ah,
sorry. Alright, Dylan, go.
Okay. Walk up to the bar, order a vodka cran from Nevron, and I ask him, fuck, so how do you know Vex?
Oh, that's a long story. Well, the main part is him being here. He used to be allowed to just kind of roam. And somewhat recently, before you guys arrived, he just ended up on the pedestal with Captain, and we didn't really see much of him since he was moved up there. As far as before he was on the ship, it was more of like in passing. I like saw him once or twice on the streets. That's pretty much all I can tell you for now.
So he was moved up to the pedestal. He didn't earn it.
I am telling you what I know.
So if somebody like myself, for example, how would I get up on the pedestal? Whose
um,
dick do I have to suck?
he just points to the door and just is like, "Really?"
So you're saying we have to fight to get an audience with
He
me?
said, Nev's like, "I'm saying the captain. If you want to be a part of the captain's crew, you're going to have to be a part of the captain's crew."
Would I just have to talk to the captain, or is there somebody with a bit more information that I could ask about joining this crew?
Well, we've never had, let's say, warriors, fighters, whatever, people that enter the arena want to join or talk to by any means the captain. So that's kind of a new one actually. I'm not really sure. You could try to initiate conversation, but as far as I can tell, captain's kind of made his select few, if you know what I mean.
Just kind of slides over a piece of parchment paper and a quill and says, "Mind writing a couple names for me?"
What do you want to know?
I just need some names. And sets 5 gold on the piece of paper.
First
All I
name.
need are names. You don't need to give me any more information than that. I know how touchy they are.
Well, I might be able to give you one.
All I need is some information.
Okay. He doesn't specify who the name is, who the name refers to, or like who owns the name. But on your little slip, he takes the gold. He writes Nano.
Bots.
Nope, just Nano.
Thank you so much. Pound back the vodka cran and I order another one.
Before he goes and gets it, obviously that's going to be 2 gold, by the way.
Yeah.
But before he goes and gets the second one, he gets really close to you and he says, oh, brain had the words. What was I there? Oh, he gets really close to you and he says, don't mention it. Very quietly. Takes your empty glass, cleans it, or whatever, and then gets you another one.
I calmly and swiftly walk it over to Vex. I already paid for it. You can't control what I do with it after that point.
You pick up the drink and get up from the bar, and everyone's like, where are you going?
I never said I wanted to have this drink at the bar. I paid for the drink. You just provided the sustenance. You don't need to know what I do with it. And I continue walking off.
He was gonna say fair, but we were having a conversation.
Yeah, I got the information I needed. You got paid. It is what it is.
He starts working on somebody else's order.
And then I want to walk over to Vex, give him the drink. I want to say, do you know somebody by the name of Nano?
He basically gets under the counter.
Oh, come back here, you little shit. The opening where the table fell is still there, right?
Yeah, so this like left. Ooh. Hold on. Let me pull it up. This like left corner here, he's like ducking and getting under that part.
Kind of just get around the counter and grab him by the front of his shirt. I kind of just.
You can just reach over the counter.
I like the idea of going around and grabbing him by his shirt and then slamming him on top of the counter and just saying, all I want is information. You got alcohol. Tell me.
Vex, very panicked, is like, all I want is peaceful living. All I want is peaceful living.
And you'll continue living peacefully.
Like,
Kind of
can I feel, like,
pulls the gun out
Hold
and sets
on.
it next
Wait,
to
wait,
his
wait.
neck.
What'd you say, Tristan?
What? Wait, do I see this?
I would imagine, since you're flying around the tavern.
I want to intervene because he's assaulting my minion.
Wait.
Dylan can
I told
also
him
fuck you,
has a
but
point.
okay.
Tell him wait.
Okay. Tristan, what are you doing?
I'm just going to fly down and get in between them.
Oh, okay.
I don't want my 2 minions fighting with each other.
You're what?
I'm the leader here. You're not allowed to fight him.
Like I give a fuck. This is a private conversation. A points at myself. B points at Vex. You can see yourself the fuck out of here.
I don't think so.
Whatever. Turns back to Vex. Information. Who the fuck is Nan?
He puts his hands over his head.
Oh, I'm gonna do more than just take your arms. If you don't give me the information I need.
Waterboard him with vodka, Korean.
He squeaks, but doesn't say anything.
I see how it is. I'm
A
gonna go
shame
in
the
that arena. You drink this vodka soda. I'm gonna expect some answers when I come back. And I let go of him and I walk out from behind the counter.
Okay.
Yay, solve the conflict.
Samira does not hear this, but Vex whispers to the Baron and says, "Your friend's scary, but nowhere near as scary as the captain." Without the chuckling. That was just me laughing at my own stuff.
And now shall become captain. I have my own minions.
Very ambitious, sir?
Yes.
All right. Very ambitious of you, sir. Okay. Are you all ready for thing that I thought of that goes into boss fight?
Not until me and Mallory can finish our conversation.
Okay.
And I
Then
want to talk to Smith.
okay. We'll start with the. Oh wait, I keep forgetting Tristan's here because of I'm looking at the chat and Mallory and Tristan are on the same profile. Okay.
Sorry.
Tristan, you want to talk to Old Joe?
Well, do Mallory and Mango first.
No,
Okay.
yours is next. Or okay.
If you're fine with that, then I will.
Oh, they were before me, so.
Okay. Mango and Mallory, continue.
So I complimented his shoes and like yeah. Um.
The last thing we talked about was how it was scary inside the arena, and I was like, y'all got this. And then people kept on dying. I'm like, yeah, no, we need to intervene.
I just kind of grip my staff a little harder and just like, yeah. Anyway, a topic that's not that. So I saw you talking to Annabelle.
Yes, Annabella's bestie.
She is. So you gave her that stick. I also like sticks. Produces staff, even though I've been holding it the whole time. We're gonna ignore the fact that I too like sticks. Tristan, you can shut up.
And you just whip out your staff.
I'm going to actually hurt you. Shut up. Um, So, what's the deal with your stick?
I'm gonna like go on this little rant, a little bit about my backstory. If I stutter, I'm sorry.
It's
I
all
wrote it
good.
in my backstory. I wrote in third person, but I'm explaining it as the character in first person, so I need to change, the names to the I's and me's. So give me a second.
Good, dude.
Nevermore is just gonna be like, I was hatched in a quaint little nest of stolen objects, just south of the AAA mountains, that weird spooky village. Yeah, I was trained from a young age, but it took to survive from my parents. I'm not a fight, family proud. It's kind of essential for avoiding conflict, as well as for stealing and scavenging things that I need to survive. The Moors come from a long line of gifted copycat mages that have, kind of taught mimicry to other were-ravens for centuries. Um, as you can probably tell, I like to steal things and I like show the little jacket with all the little knickknacks and trinkets that I've hoodwinked. Um, and every so often, I'll fly back home and I'll deliver these cache of goodies that I harvested to my parents. They're too old to scavenge and harvest for themselves, but this still comes from home, and it's to remind me of my duties to bring bountiful harvest to my loving parents. And while I look mysterious and dark, I'm just homosexual in search of love and besties.
Aw.
So yeah, the stick reminds me of my duties to help my parents in their old age.
Aw. That's so sweet.
What's your stick for?
Sometimes it's a walking stick. Sometimes I use it to get things closer, push them away, push away rude people. Sometimes it helps me with my healing.
Oh my
Out of
god, girl,
character,
you
I use
don't.
it to poke dead bodies.
Well,
Oh my god, Bill, do you use it to bonk people and get stuff off the high shelf too?
Yeah. Well, that I just and then she kind of lifts up onto her rears up onto her back legs. I just do this and then claps back down.
Nevermore's gonna be like, between the two of us, bestie, I can fly. I don't know why I need help reaching things on the top shelf, but something special about hitting it with a stick till it falls down is just so satisfying.
Mhm. uh, my parents didn't really ever give things. I guess I kind of just found the stick and I liked it, so I took it. Eh.
I understand that mentality completely, sis.
Kristen, get off me! You're heavy. I'm trying to shift these so fucking heavy. Well, I can't move. I'll just be like, well, my dad gave me one thing, but it wasn't a good thing. I kind of gesture to the side, to the fucked up side of my face. Uh, Shut the fuck up, Tristan.
Try and heal it?
Oh no, this is old. There's
Okay.
there's limits.
Sorry for that, bestie. I tried.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
I will hug back and just pat pat. And I'm like, oh, I just fucking ruined the. Oh no, my cap. Fuck. My drink. I'm like, oh, I just ruined the mood. And it is the singer that was introduced in the Paranoia. He's still here.
Yep.
I completely forgot about her. She's gonna love my boot.
Yeah, I've not that I've ever talked to him before this, but I would like after the hug is done, I'd just be like, I think you would really like to talk to this person. I think you'd really like them. I'm gonna point them out. Probably, I would assume being all emo and punk in a
Yeah.
corner.
I have
I
the
will
picture.
I will totally do that, not the session, so we can save time and so Tristan can do his thing.
Okay. I gotta find a picture. Scroll, scroll.
Scrolling, boil and scroll.
What?
That didn't work.
What's
I was
that?
trying to, okay, it's the Macbeth bubble, boil and trouble.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
bad.
Gotcha. What I don't got is this big dang picture. I think it's in the pinned messages.
To be fair, as you're looking, explanation. Sabrina was originally built in like D&D Beyond, and I converted her to this because Zellonia is obviously so much better. But originally, I think she was a druid, but like her thing is her dad wanted her to be a healer. So when she started learning like animal stuff, he got mad and he struck out at her, some bullshit like that, and she ran away. Shut up, Tristan. Ooh,
There you go. That boy.
girl,
Lady.
I just got you a
I don't
boyfriend. You're
know.
welcome. I just got you a significant other. You're welcome.
Why are they hot? Yeah.
Because you may have posted it. I don't know.
No, this is the one that you posted as.
I mean, I got it from the NPCs and creatures tab, so I don't know if
I
I
may or may
posted
not have
it.
posted it. I don't know.
Regardless,
I don't know.
we can have that conversation after we do Tristan's conversation with old Joe, the blacksmith. Tristan.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I assume you walk up to the smith.
Yes.
What can I help you with?
So, when I got here, I found this thing. I bring out Caldus's freezing Kestus.
The gauntlets. Gauntlet.
Yes.
I think you have. Do you have both? I don't remember.
I made sure to put down the freezing one because I actually put money into that one.
Okay, you have the freezing one then. Okay. Like, I remember that one. Oh, tough one he was. Guess he didn't make it. Anyway, what would you like with his gauntlet there?
Well, I don't know why, but I like it. I want to be able to wear it.
You want to be able to wear it.
Yeah. It might look like a shirt.
He like lifts it up and looks at like the size of it, and he's like, "On your head or on your hand?"
On my body.
On your body. You want to wear the glove around your waist? I'm confused what you're asking, boy.
Out of character, like Caldus was big.
Yeah.
So this might be pretty much like a studded leather chest piece almost.
Ah, okay. So you want it to be like full armor for you.
As long as it stays as medium armor for me.
Okay. Try to explain that to old Joe, because he's not understanding. I kind of knew what you meant, but thank you for clarifying.
But I said like a shirt.
Okay. You want to wear a glove like a shirt. Alright, okay. Well, let's see. So if I cut it down for you, can I keep the scraps?
Yes, it just
Alright, I'll do it for free then. Let's see. And he he takes like the pinky of the gauntlet. I'm not sure exactly what this thing looks like, so I'm picturing a glove. Like out of metal.
oh, let me.
Yeah, send a picture. That would help if you have one.
I have a picture here.
Boop, 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 boop. That will help my descriptiveness. Boop, 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 boop.
Find one.
Okay, I'll give you a moment to find one. I'll start the conversation with Mingo's character.
Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna do that one. Just to save time so we can get fighting.
Oh, okay, we can save it for
I'll do it next
later.
session.
Okay.
Find a. I don't know why there's no possum there. Right, where the fuck did it go? Right here, a couple examples of it.
Okay.
It's gonna be like studded leather armor.
Studded leather. Okay.
Make it a fucking crop top.
Well, others was 8.5 feet tall. This one's 2.5 feet tall. I think the can would be enough to cover it.
I had to write a thing down. I need this page. Okay. So, old Joe takes the large studded leather gauntlet thing, and takes it into this kind of like anvil looking thing in the back, and just starts like tearing the thing up. Not like all of it, just like parts of it. So where the middle finger and the ring finger are, he just takes that leather out entirely. And I'm trying to get the picture bigger. Well, that's bigger. Okay. And well, it looks like that's like all you would need to do for that. Yeah. Okay. Action. He stops working for a moment and looks back at the Baron, and he's like, "Are you wanting the spikes on your back or on your front?"
Front.
On your front. Right. And he like grumbles to himself. He's like, okay. Takes out the other finger holds, and then he puts like nails like to hold the pieces of leather together in the corners where the corner of the leather is for far side where the pinky is and the far side where the pointer finger is, like on the outer bits of the thing. He's like, I don't know. He like grumbles, he's looking at it and like, He's like, 5 little touches. He gets out this like giant warhammer and then just boom, hits it once and then puts the hammer back. He's like, that'll probably do it. Real fine. Like, he grabs it and he brings it back over to the Baron. He's like, I'll see if that fits. And he's like, I'm no tailor, but it'll probably do. Yeah. I assume you take it and put it on.
Yeah.
All right. It's not exactly shirt fitting, but it does wear. Does it wear? You can wear it. What was your armor beforehand? Like, what was the Baron wearing as armor beforehand?
Well, there's my wolf skull helmet. Is medium armor, so that's 2.
Okay.
And I have natural armor.
Okay. Because it's only one of the gauntlets, it will be 1 extra armor, but you get the effect freeze on your attacks.
Yes.
I had to balance it a little bit. I was like, I want to give him 2 armor, but like also the effect, but also so you only got it for free because of your allowing him to keep parts. So,
I moved that from items to armor.
Yep. Yeah. So on hit, you render something immobilized for a turn and cause chill 1. But the thing can still attack. It just can't move.
Oh, so plus.
Does immobilize have... Immobilize. Affected cannot move, but can attack. Yeah. So, render immobilized for 1 turn and cause chill 1 on hit.
Well, immediately after putting this on, I'm gonna go show Sabrina.
Okay, we're getting pretty late, so I'm going to introduce the boss, and then we'll either end or we'll see what you guys are feeling. So, as you are you walking or flying over?
Flying.
Okay, as you're flying over to Sabrina, you hear a very loud and the ground rumbles and shakes like an earthquake, and the door, I guess is what we're calling it, creaks open.
Kind of just sees the door and goes, well, fight time. See you all in a jiff.
Just cries as walking through door.
As you guys walk through the creaked open door, where the like very small glowing slime is that you pass, on the other side of the hallway is a deck of cards just laying on the ground, but it is behind a jail cell.
Can I read? No. I want to read the book.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you can't, because I know what my outcome would be for that.
If
Can you get closer to your mic, please?
I'm literally right at it.
But consider what's happening.
Well, even if Baron couldn't fit, he would totally just be reaching through the bars fruitlessly.
Oh, okay. Your hands feel very staticky.
Tingly.
The ones that are reaching into the jail cell. Okay, you guys continue walking, and you reach the entrance to the arena. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out. Okay.
Oh shit.
And so all of this is all usual. The first thing that you guys will notice, I'll explain the left thing here in a second. The first thing you guys will notice is where the captain's little outcropping thing is, where they're standing. The captain, how do we do this? He's got his back to you guys, and he's looking at the cloaked figure behind him, and barely you guys hear, "Your assistance is no longer needed." And it's the one voice that's been decoded, obviously, or encoded, whatever. And you watch as the cloaked figure behind the captain flickers and then disappears.
I just want to yell out, "Hey yo, fuck you!" As your pronounced statement echoes throughout the nearly empty arena, you hear zzz, and the floor shakes and rumbles in an earthquake as the door that used to be here, well, it was blown open from a different fight, but the walls of the door that used to be here just break and collapse and fall into the arena as hold on. Yeah, okay. As stepping into the arena, one giant foot at a time, shaking with each step, is this giant three-headed bee dragon. It gets into place right here and you hear it roar once again. Zzz, with all three heads. And from the ship's speakers, you're not sure who's singing this, but from the ship's speakers, you hear, "Got 3 heads and insect wings. Get your meds and see that zing. Honey on the street and buildings beat. Oh, they say it's gotta go. Oh, BUZZILLA. Teeth so sharp and stripes that blind. Destroyed the mart with a stomp inclined. Run for the hills, there's a stinger that kills. Oh no, they say it's gotta go. Oh, BUZZILLA. Oh! Got no bright colors or laser spines, like no others with striped lines. Poison souls without self-control.
Oh no! They say it's gotta go. Oh, BUZZILLA. The speaker's cut out. There you go.
Laughs.
Whew.
Just slow claps for the speaker.
Yeah, so clearly that one is based off of Godzilla. So
I was twerking the entire song. I'm not even.
Here's a big boy.
yes.
I was the entire.
A dragon bee. Okay, so basically you have the back end of a bee, the size of a dragon. The wings are bee-like, but they are as tough as dragon wings. So they're like segmented to where they can still like flap and move, but they are still like see-through like insect wings. One set of wings, 4 legs that are dragon-like. The body is that of a bee, obviously sized up to a dragon. And then where the head part of the bee would be, instead there are 3 dragon heads.
Oh,
Yep.
It looks like
don't
he is like
these knees.
And this is why it would get me petrified.
Yeah.
just fucking looks at that bee is like, them wings ain't proportional. That bitch not gonna fly.
I mean, the wings are huge.
I mean, according to all known laws, baby.
Right.
According to all laws of known aviation, that bitch can't fly.
Really don't have to repeat the joke.
All right. So you all, the like,
Heck.
how do you enter the arena? We'll start with I don't know, Sam, I guess.
Continues crying from walking in from previous.
You're crying for.
I didn't want to go through the door.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna walk and be like, look at the part, be like, this is why I didn't want to go through the door. This bitch.
I'm putting you
Just
like
start walking
right
middle.
there. Oh, into the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go Nevermore.
Entrance. Basically just this.
All right. You kind of
Like,
like strut your way into the arena.
Yeah, like my walk says I belong here. I'm just looking to see what else got here for.
All right, Samira, how do you enter the arena?
Seeing as there's a big ol' bitch off to my right, going left.
Okay, we'll put you like here. And does Sabrina and the Baron enter at the same time?
Do we trust it?
Mallory's gonna do the sound effect for me at the moment.
Okay, we'll have the Baron go next then.
Yeah, I'll do my thing first, and then I'll do his thing. So I'm gonna walk in, and I'm just like looking around because you said that the arena isn't that. There's not that many people, right?
Yeah, it's fairly empty at this point.
So I'm just kind of looking around, like, where is like the last couple fights there haven't been a lot either, but like why? Where is everybody?
Roll d20.
Oh,
I mean, I have a feeling that.
You have no idea.
damn it! No! Ah!
All right. Baron.
Right. I'm going to spin around in a circle in that one spot and rocket up into the air with a big with
Did it even pick up?
It did,
Yes.
yeah. Unfortunately.
Good.
All right.
I'd be upsetty spaghetti if it did not pick up.
Obviously, this closes off as it does. Okay.
I'm already upsetty spaghetti because I don't know all the
Roll initiative.
Alright. Watch me waste my good rolls.
God, it's just bad today. Fuck. Gesundheit.
Oh,
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
On the bright side, if
Whoa.
shit rolls, a 2 is still a shit roll. So luck of the coin may actually come in handy here.
I mean, it's initiative, so I don't think that counts. An initiative.
Look at that, a 2.
Wow,
You rolled a
weird.
D20.
This is
Speaking of
really bad.
Luck of the coin would have been a D2, would it not?
Red, roll a d20. I'm gonna say for initiative because it's not really an in-game thing. I'm gonna say no. It has to be something your character is actively trying to do.
Gotcha.
Because initiative's more of like, I'm a GM and I need help. Everyone roll. That's pretty much what initiative is. Red, do I need to at you? Roll a d20 for initiative. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Yum.
Do. Wow, okay. Red's gonna be going first. And we need Tristan and Mango to re-roll. Because you both got 2s. Nice.
Yeah, go ahead and get it out of the way.
I want to move.
And a 3. Okay. So it is going
A fucking game, y'all.
red. And then Dylan. And then Boss. And then Mallory. And then Tristan and Mango. Mango's at the end of the turn order. Huh.
Why is that so funny? If you got something to say, just say it.
Because you're usually not at the end.
I know.
Is it better or worse for the healer to be in the middle?
I mean, the healer you usually want at the end, but
To be fair, I can also heal. However, we have luck at the coin healing, so take that as you may. Although, I wouldn't need to. Okay, yeah, we're good. Never mind. Also, everyone, the list of abilities that you have access to, current upgrades, as well as the amount of spell slots you have. That'll come in handy for me.
and then and
I don't know where we would go from here. So I guess.
M-O-O-R-E. And I don't need any of that. Okay. Samira is first.
Real quick, it's 10:20.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we're done. Usually we try to wrap it up at 11-ish because people have to sleep.
Yeah.
We are starting right now.
Yeah, and the only reason is so you guys get a feel of what is gonna happen during the fight. And then once we kind of get that little introduction feel, then the next game's gonna go quicker because you'll already kind of have an idea.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, clarify all that jazz.
Yeah,
Yeah, like jazz.
I do like jazz.
Okay.
Reggie would be going first, not me.
Right. Why did I... Yeah, okay. Bonk. Okay. Yeah. So Red's first. That is true. It is not often that you go first.
Okay. This is a big fucking arena.
You got
I can't quite see the tiny boxes. About how many boxes am I away from the thing?
Too many. That's a lot. Let me zoom in and count for you, I guess. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15,
5.
18. Yeah, 25. Mingo said that. So 25 times 5, that's how much movement you need to use.
No, that's 125, sis.
There's 25 squares.
What's the gray thing?
That's just floor.
That's been ripped up.
Yeah.
Watch this thing have a movement speed of like 150.
Well, I'll get as close as I can, I guess.
That's funny. What is your movement speed?
30.
You just got a buff to your movement speed because of your companion.
Oh yeah, the cattle. And it gave me a buff of...
You got a buff of swift and reach. So +5 movement speed, +5 range.
Alright, so I moved 35, and that's still quite a bit to get there. Fuck, okay.
Yes, it is. Will you be ending your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Samira, it is your turn.
Let's just move as far to the left as I can.
What's
Seeing
your
as I'm in
movement
the
speed?
back of the party.
What is your movement speed?
It should just be the base 25,
Okay.
I think.
All right. Will that be it for you?
Yeah, for the moment.
Okay. It becomes the boss's turn. All right. What is its range? Do I have a second page for this? No, I do not. Hold on. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. It's gonna move.
Oh shit. But the real question is where she?
It don't move fast. It big.
What was that? 3 blocks? 15
It
feet?
has 15 feet movement. That is correct.
Hell yeah, Batman. It looks like Sam will be our guinea pig about its range, though.
Mm-hmm. Man, I had to put you guys so far.
I mean,
So-
I kind of did say I'm fucking off all the way to the left.
Where the heck did I put? Gimme. I moved all my crap. Because new computer. New computer, who dis? We'll do... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see how far that is. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and roll an attack. It will not reach anybody, but this thing would do this. So, yeah. Okay. What's up? Can I pin what?
The message that I replied to.
Sure.
Thank you. I just don't want to getting lost up in chat because I'll have to reference it with this character a lot.
Okay.
I mean, I sent it to you in DMs, so.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna do it this way. It rolls to attack. Okay.
Shit.
It rolls to attack. Okay.
Shit.
It rolls to attack. Okay. Okay. The first head closest to the entrance. Let's see. Okay. Rears back, and you see the throat of this expand a little bit and become a slight purple green, and it leans forward and just and this goop of black and purple sloshes out, reaching right in front of Sam. For those counting at home, that's 75 feet.
Jesus Christ.
And it hits the floor of the arena, basically burning all of it, removing the grass. Let's see. And I'm gonna do it like this because it's like... It may not always be that size, but whatever. The second head... Oh, you're mean. Oh, okay, that's fine. This one's actually gonna hit you. The second head, the throat of it bulges and is bright red, and it opens its mouth, leaning forward, and a blast of fire comes out of its mouth, with this kind of like solid chunk that lands directly in front of you. AoE 2, burn 3. Let me scroll up. Okay. So you are affected with burn for 3 turns, which is 1d4 each of those turns. Okay. That will be the end of its turn. And that is... Let me calculate damage. 20 is a bonus of 4. Yep. That will be 18 damage, plus the first turn of burn, which is 1. So 19 damage.
Fuck you.
I mean, don't.
You know I wouldn't. Well then.
The resignation. As she said that.
I did have a lot of build up to this fight. So
Would armor help or no?
armor will help with the everything not burn. So the effect burn, the armor won't help you with that. But the 18 it will. So your armor 18 subtracted by your armor, and then add 1 from burn.
Well,
Oh fuck.
You have your damage correct. It is 14 on that screenshot. I like your guys' note taking. You're getting better at bosses. I like it. I like it.
I'm currently taking down notes of all the abilities, so I don't have to keep on referencing it. I can just look at the sheet.
Nice.
glad to be the human meat shield.
You know, there was a time where that was me.
It is
You've
now
also-
Sabrina's
Stacked
turn.
up in a line like this, we should be spreading out.
It is
Fuck.
Sabrina's turn.
So, Baron, would you like a ride? 30 some feet closer of my movement. You can still move on your turn, so. Hang on, I can count the squares. You keep moving the screen. What is that? AO 71?
I mean, just tell me the movement speed.
35.
5.
AO 71.
That'd be AO 64.
Right
No,
there.
down. I'm going diagonal down.
Oh, 5, 10, 25, 30, 35.
It's on 73.
There you go. Will that be the end of your turn?
Wait, shit, I was taking Baron with me. Fuck, I gotta actually up. I thought it was next to me. Sorry. Fucking. Can you? Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
And then
20
diagonal-
to get Baron.
Diagonal up, left. 3 more?
35 movement speed? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you take the Baron with you, and we've been doing it that way, so. Okay.
And Tristan, would you like any paint magic? You're the closest one to me. I should have asked before, but then that will be my turn. That's true.
I got a 2. I'm right before Mango.
You got a 3 when I rolled a 1 when we re-rolled, so you would still go before me.
I'm saying I got a 2 in the initial.
As did I.
But I'm saying Dylan's probably before us.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I already went.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just hella far back.
No.
It would be the Baron's turn, yeah. Next, yeah. I had to guess what Mallory said. I knew you said something, but
Oh, sorry, I turned
your
the
computer
laptop so that way
sucks.
it was
Yeah.
towards Tristan. But
You just
sorry. It's,
I'm not good with what I'm gonna do.
we gotta figure it out.
How close you want to get to the big old dragon bee boy? It big. It big. Just a big old dragon bee.
I think I can probably manage. So, what was the light enchantment? Is that pretty sure that's movement speed?
Question: how intelligent is this creature? Like, is it group, like us group intelligent, or is it like an angry bear intelligent?
It is probably as intelligent as the Baron, based on age. But it is furious. So
We didn't do shit to it.
I don't know. Did you?
Alright. I tried to.
I want to use the light basic enchantment on myself for extra 5 movement speed before just flying diagonal upwards 25 feet up to just as far as I can go up to the left and also altitude up 25 feet.
Crap, I have a
have faith in
flying
you.
character.
You shall know my pain.
Yeah.
Then
Oh, God.
If it-
How tall is the ceiling? We're gonna say. Sure, this is a big ship. We're gonna say it's 800 feet.
And yet there can't be a track underneath this thing?
Oh boy.
all good points. However, that's not what we're focusing on right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Lore stuff. Oh, I named it? Okay. Didn't know I did that. 800. So,
But I was gonna go fly between them.
okay. It has been noted. The ceiling is 800 feet in the air.
This is canon, y'all.
Yes, I wrote it down. It is canon. It is a big ass ship.
Exciting stuff.
What are you too angry for? Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, Tristan, quit.
I'm not close enough.
You can yell.
Okay, so you're going into the air and out. I'm gonna do this by saying your movement speed is flying diagonally, and because of how that works in spatial reasoning, you're going half the movement on the ground.
I and the equilateral whoa.
We stand too.
Well, like
So you said he was going straight up.
Mango, help me argue this because
I got you. What are you trying to accomplish?
just going up diagonal like the same distance. I'm pretty sure not equilateral isosceles triangle, it will work just about the same.
No, you'd have to use Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah,
So you're going up
That's where
25
the
feet?
isosceles.
isosceles does not have a right angle. Pythagoras,
You would have to do a Pythagorean triangle.
yeah.
So you're going straight up 25 feet?
No.
Going diagonal. He said
How far in the air are you trying to go up?
He's trying to go
Twenty-
as far up in the air as he goes sideways.
Well, if you were fucking listening.
25 feet. 25 feet in the air, and you wanted your movement speed to go to the wall?
Just go straight forward and up.
I'm going to ignore flying. You're going to be flying, but I'm gonna just not do a mechanic for it and just say you're flying, however high, because that's just gonna be easier. So, with your movement
Well,
speed, where do you want to
But
be?
it changes things like AoE. Like, AoE on the ground probably wouldn't hit me if it's only 5 feet around the impact point.
As much as I hate to say it, he is right. Flying is a whole nother game changer. And
Right. I mean, I'm usually doing AoE on contact, so it doesn't really. I mean, I have to think of things 3-dimensional now because that's AOE is all directions. That's what that means. So.
You
So
guys-
with that, with the middle head being AOE 2, that means it goes
10 feet.
10 feet
up
in the air.
10
Well, it would be AOE 2 would be 10 feet either direction.
Oh,
opposite as
outside of
well.
where it lands. You right.
So it would be a 5 by 5 foot cube, and then 10 more feet every direction. So it still would be 15
right.
feet.
So
straight up.
technically speaking, from the floor, which is 0, it is 15. But
Yeah.
that's you're including the attack and then adding the AOE, doing it that way. But yes.
Yeah, because
regardless,
AOE
regardless, do you want to be 25 feet in the air?
Yes, it's 45 corners.
25 feet in the air. Where do you want to be on the map?
45, 9. Where do you want to be on the map?
Obviously based on your movement speed, but yeah.
I mean, if he's going 25 feet straight up, he would have.
I'm not going straight up.
He's not ever said straight up, but anyway, I'm letting Tristan think that is why the pause is there. Let's not interrupt. Okay.
I'm just trying to help because
I know
You're not
you
fucking
are,
helping.
but yeah. I can zoom in if that helps.
Yeah, I can't see for shit with. So, 5 squares. Almost had it, then it moved.
Sorry.
1, 2. AJ 62.
Okay. And you are 25 feet in the air. Okay. Noted. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No.
Dragon.
He wouldn't. At this moment, he wouldn't. Right.
But you can talk to it. That's fair. So anything else? He's good.
Okay. Nevermore. It is your turn.
Alright. Perfect timing too, because I just finished typing out all of the abilities and stuff that you guys have. Alright.
Oh yeah, because you're a copycat.
Yeah. Very fun to play. Hopefully it doesn't get debuffed. 1, 2. What is my movement speed? Let me double check this. Because last time movement speed didn't matter, so I haven't had a reason to memorize it yet.
Right.
It says nothing about any movement passives. My old one that I did downtime, I got a +5 to movement while talking to the head. Did that carry over? That is your decision.
That was during downtime. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, so then I will. I will put that there. So my movement is 25 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be right next to Sam.
Oh. Right there?
Yep.
Okay.
And I would then like to use my ability Identity Crisis.
Copy and gain all abilities and spell slots temporarily from all targets currently in combat. You cannot use boss abilities. This ability lasts for 6 turns. This ability does not copy monks.
Okay.
I will use that. I will annotate this to make it easier for everyone. My oh my gosh. I'm smart. I didn't even realize this, but this is great. You probably won't let me do this. I think I just found a glitch. We'll try it. My spell slots are now 4 out of 5 perm, and I have gained 15 temp spell slots. Which doesn't even matter anymore because it's only for 6 turns. I could only ever use 6 out of the 15 before it reset. But it's there. It says nothing about this ability not being counted as an action, so I am to assume that I may not attack on this turn. Is this correct?
Because it's an ability, that is correct.
Okay. So I will say that for next turn. Alright. That works. I'll just break the game next turn. Next turn. I will do a little flaunty flaunt, and then I'll like brace.
Okay, I'm interested to see what happens with that.
I'm sorry ahead of time.
Okay. It is Sam's turn.
One moment, I'm looking at the map. I'm trying to count the boxes again.
You're
14 times 2.
15.
15 times 5. The quick
I'm
math.
pretty sure you said the distance between the monster and where Sam is 75 blocks or 75 feet, so it'd be
That is 75.
Oh,
Like-
yeah, you're right.
15 blocks. 15 blocks.
Yep.
Do I want to get closer and possibly die?
You can
Uh,
that red if you
Huh.
I
will
mean,
help you. I can help
if
you.
you move any closer, neither of the healers are going to be able to get you if you go down at the immediate moment.
It should
Probably take a small step back.
red.
That is
Can
my professional opinion.
I give a suggestion?
Yeah.
Use spatial shift and toggle on ethereal phase before moving closer. That's my suggestion.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
So just say the name of the ability. Looking at what it is, I think you said it was level 2, so that's 4 hours in game time. So you're set for the rest of the boss fight.
Alright. I'm gonna do a spatial shift and I'm gonna move closer. And that'll be 35 movement speed.
Okay. What does spatial shift do again?
I have it pulled up. Give me a second.
Okay, that is 35 movement speed forward.
Give yourself or something else toggleable once per turn ethereal phase that lasts for 2 hours. She has it at level 2, so it's for 4 hours. So once per turn, she can either decide to,
Why did it go from 2 hours to 4 hours?
because she has the ability at level 2. So when you upgrade it, it goes for 2 hours to 3 hours to 4 hours.
That would be level 3.
Because it's at 2.
Yeah.
At level 2, when you level it up once, it's 3 hours. When you level it up again, it becomes 4 hours. And she has it leveled up twice. Because it starts at level 2.
Right. Leveling up twice, that would be level 3. Because you get the ability, you level it up, now it's level 2. You level it up again, now it's level 3.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it's only 3 hours.
Because the original ability starts with 2 hours. Yeah, I'll just copy and paste what it says.
Okay. I don't understand, but yeah, copy and paste.
I would still be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Regardless.
2 hours is still plenty of time. In game, I don't see the boss fight taking 2 hours, so it doesn't really matter too much. This here just means that you get this ability at level 2, but you'd level it up once and it'd go from 2 hours to 3 hours, which is 1 level up, which would put it at level 2, and then you'd level it up again and it'd go for 3 to 4 hours, which would put it at level 3.
Okay, so the requirement is level 2.
Yeah, to get the level.
Those are 2 hours. Okay. Leveling this up makes it go to 3 hours, which
And she's
would make. Wait, what?
And she's leveled it up twice.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, that would be level 3.
Yeah.
So this ability is at level 3. The
When I said it was
requirement
level 2, I just meant that's
is level. Okay.
exactly. I know it's kind of
Yeah.
confusing. I
Okay.
normally indicate it when I level things up with the level 2. Like the word level is.
You confused me. The parentheses is the requirement to gain the ability. That is not the level the ability is at when you
Yeah.
get it. So,
I know.
you're right. You use whatever format you're good at using, but explain it like you're not using that format. Because you hurt my brain.
L, then, a number to indicate how many times it's been upgraded.
Okay. I see.
Alright.
Maybe put level ups and then the number instead of the word level.
Yeah.
So you're labeling what you're counting. Anyway, this is where that would put you as far as movement. Are you using the spatial shift on yourself or on something else?
On me.
On yourself? Okay.
Still not in range to shoot it, damn it.
2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. 4 hours.
It doesn't say in real time or in game hours, so that's up to you. But
right.
Regardless.
I need to probably change some of this stuff to turn-based and just leave it as turn-based. We're gonna go with 8 turns. Seems like a lot. So we'll go. Well, I'll just let you have it for the combat because 2 hours is probably gonna be not as long as the combat, but I don't. You'll just use it again. I mean, it'll be a spell slot, but oh well. Okay, you use it, you move. What's up? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because I don't think I'm enough distance to shoot yet.
What's your range?
One second. I think I got a range plus because of cat.
You did?
You've already used a spell slot during this turn, though?
Right. That's true. So you wouldn't be able to, but I do want to know what your range is.
30 with the cat thing.
10, 20, 25, 30.
I just want to know because for future next time going.
Yeah, you are 10 feet. 10 feet away. Wait, 5, 10. You're 15 feet away from hitting it.
Son
with
of a
your
bitch.
current range. Yeah. Alright.
That's it.
Okay, I wanted this.
10:57.
What, Mango?
I was just saying it is also 10:57.
Yes. I'm gonna do one more turn of the boss, and then we'll end it after that. So we're gonna end on Sabrina's turn. And on the healer's turn. Samira, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of sparking, and I'm gonna move 30 feet to the left. That'll be to AQ.
Okay. Will that be the end of your turn?
Yeah. I did some basic magic and I moved. Does about it?
Just what now?
Does about it?
Okay. I will have that conversation later. Okay. I need to zoom out for the boss. That's not the right thing. There it is. Bonk.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Bing bong. Fuck your life.
So, baby, take me out to dinner.
It got closer.
Know that upstairs. I'm going to hide.
Okay. I'm gonna just do it. Well, I kind of have to zoom out for its attack anyway, so I can see what things get hit. That's the wrong direction, me. There we go. Yeah. Okay, and it's going to. Let me click this. Click this. That's rude. I'm not gonna do that yet. That's a late game thing. We're just we're just gonna attack again.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Second attack, and please. Okay, third head is kind of dopey.
Third head's a little dumb.
A little dumb.
Where's that one picture of the dragons where there's the two mean dragons and the really stupid looking dragon?
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably that one.
Okay, so purple, green, boiling through its throat, and blah, it reaches. Yep. Yeah, it would probably go that direction because y'all are closer. That is going to be.
Not you hitting me already.
Yeah, well, it is. Wait, what does that do? Hold on. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to come up with some good plans for this fight.
Oh, I have one that will absolutely destroy you. So we're good.
Okay. Okay, Sam and Nevermore.
It's because I'm gay.
Oh, okay, so I argued against the thing in chat. I need this color. I'm trying to decide if it's a wide thing or not, because you had said 3 wide, and then I was like, no, because of this.
Because of the distance.
I mean, if it only shoots 15 feet wide and a cone of it,
I'm going to have the damage hit Neva more, but the effect hit both of you because it does affect the ground. So that's for the ground. Nevermore is taking 14 initial damage. And then both of you have, drum roll, poison with a stack of 4.
Ah!
That is 1 damage, and then the next turn, and a damage added to that.
Poison is only good in high numbers. Otherwise, poison is like the worst ability. Like poison 1 is literally ping damage.
Yeah, but I have several different effects I could do, and that third head is not nice. I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn.
So does the spray head switch between burning and poison damage?
No. So the first head,
Because it initially did burning damage, now it just did poison.
the first head is the purple and green goop stuff. The second head is fire, and you guys don't know the third head yet. Third
Never
head's a
mind.
little
I
goopy.
forgot it. Like it barely splashed at Red's feet last turn, so it didn't do anything. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Red's was the fire one, and it has AoE too. So yeah. Do. I am changing something real quick because of thing. I just wrote my notes weird. That's all. Nothing's actually changing stat-wise.
I don't know how well you would let me do this, but I'm excited to try. But I'm not gonna be able to try this session.
Correct.
I'm not change the session, but I'll ask you about it.
Okay. We have a few things to talk about after the video, but that has been the first episode of B-Hydra. Hopefully, everyone tuning in, hopefully you all have enjoyed. And players, I hope that you all have enjoyed the introduction to B-Hydra and look forward to the next session, where I'm going to be very happy to deal lots and lots of damage. Those of you tuning in, thank you again for tuning in, and if you enjoyed, obviously we have a nice little subscribe button there to keep up on if we record any other sessions, or if you want to hear other games recorded, you can mention something in the comments, or join our Discord and play the games yourself. If you want to update on when the next episode of Boss Rush is posted, ring the little bell. And we all will be happy to have you join us again in the next episode of Zellonia Boss Rush. Bye!
You're suffering.
Save the bees.
Fuck the bees!